Hello, welcome back and thanks for joining me for another Tales with Tam. I hope you've had your tea because this week's story is a wee bit gruesome. Forget Silence of the Lambs or Friday the 13th. If you're born in Scotland, you grow up inured to stories of madmen and murderers. Alexander Sawney Bean was said to be the head of a 45-member clan in Scotland in the 16th century that murdered and cannibalised over 1,000 people in the span of 25 years. Now, according to legend, Bean and his clan members would eventually be caught by a search party sent by King James VI and were executed for their heinous crimes. Alexander Bean was born in East Lothian during the 16th century. His father was a ditch digger and a hedge trimmer, and Bean tried to take up the family trade but quickly realised that he just was not fit for the work. He left home with an allegedly vicious woman named Black Agnes Douglas, who apparently shared his inclinations and was accused of being a witch. After some robbing and the cannibalisation of one of their victims, the couple headed to Girvan and Ballantrae and ended up in a coastal cave in Benane Head. The cave was about 180 metres deep, and the entrance was blocked by water during high tide, so the couple were able to live there undiscovered for some 25 years. Sawney and Agnes produced 8 sons, 6 daughters, 18 grandsons and 14 granddaughters. Lacking the inclination for regular labour, the Bean clan thrived by laying careful ambushes at night to rob and murder individuals or small groups. The clan brought the bodies back to the cave, where the corpses were dismembered and eaten. They pickled the leftovers in barrels. The clan discarded body parts which would sometimes wash up on nearby beaches, and this strategy was used to help conceal their crimes and lead villagers to believe that it was animals who were attacking the travellers. The body parts and the disappearances did not go unnoticed by the local villagers, but the Bean clan stayed in their cave by day and took their victims at night. The Bean clan was so clandestine that the villagers were unaware of the murderers living nearby. As local people began to take notice of the disappearances more significantly, several organised searches were launched to find the culprits. One search took note of the cave, but the men refused to believe anything human could live in it. Frustrated and in a frenetic quest for justice, the townspeople lynched several innocents. But the disappearances continued. Suspicion often fell on local innkeepers, since they were the last known people to have seen many of the missing alive. One fateful night, the Bean clan ambushed a married couple riding from a fair on one horse, but the man was skilled in combat. Thus he deftly held off the clan with a sword and a pistol. The Bean clan fatally mauled the wife when she fell to the ground in the conflict, but before they could take the resilient husband, a large group of fairgoers appeared on the trail, and the Beans fled. The fairgoers took the survivor to the local magistrate, whom they informed of this experience. With the Beans' existence finally revealed, it wasn't long before the king heard of the atrocities and decided to lead a search with a team of 400 men and several bloodhounds. They soon found the Bean clan's previously overlooked cave in Benane Head, thanks to the bloodhounds. Upon entering the cave by torchlight, the searchers found the Bean clan surrounded by human remains, with some body parts hanging from the wall, barrels filled with limbs and piles of stolen heirlooms and jewellery. The Bean clan was captured alive, but they gave up without a fight. They were taken in chains to the toll booth in Edinburgh, and then transferred to Leith or Glasgow, where they were promptly executed without trial. After watching the men die, Agnes, her fellow women, and the children were tied to stakes and burned alive. Is the tale of Sawney Bean fact or fiction? Well, I'll leave that up to you to decide. And so the Ballad of Sawney Bean records their end. They've hung them high in Edinburgh town, and likewise all their kin, and the wind blows cold on all their banes, into hell they all hae gane. Sleep well tonight. Haste ye back.